All right, what do we got next?
Moto 1 winner, Brennan Harrison, 250B. Moto 2 up next. Dirty 100 points on the table.
Yeah, can the streak continue here for Brennan Harrison, your Moto 1 winner here in the 250B class?
There he is, getting it all tucked in.
Tuck it in there. There's Jaramillo, soft J. Don't pronounce it. Is it Jaramillo or Jaramillo?
We're gonna go Jaramillo. That's what I'm gonna say. I learned that from Wes Kane. It's got to be right.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, it's go time. Rubber meets the road right here. Good start for Harrison.
Is it enough?
Is it enough?
It is not. The whole shot is going to be credited. Is that Pruitt?
I'm going to go with the number 70, and maybe that's Tristan Pruitt. That is out of West Lynn, Oregon, 17 years of age. Finished 11th in that first moto.
Wow.
Boys.
That is not where you would expect to see Tristan Pruitt.
No, he's got the 41 now. Diving on the inside of him. That's Caleb Wood out of South Carolina. Problems for a few riders as they head into the 10 Commandments. Gives them a chance to think about their life choices. You know what I mean? That's what those things are all about.
Jason Wygant, if this was Moto 1 and you were drawing chips, you drew a bad number. You have Kevin and Kevin joining you on the show now.
That is true, man. I don't want to use the language Phil Nicoletti uses, but that's some bad luck.
You got a bad draw here.
Kevin and Kevin show. Yep.
You got a bad draw, son.
Yeah, it was great this morning. Got to work with Megawatt and Wes Kane and Sophie Phelps. Now I got the two Kevins in here, Wyndham and Kelly. And then Wyndham is still far superior to Kelly. So it's like bad and then it really bad, falling off the cliff. Shout out to Caleb Wood. I think that's Stu Baylor's cousin doing the riding at the Shoals.
Here we go. Check it out.
Wow, it's back on. The battle for the lead. Pruitt.
He passed in the turn. He passed in the turn, and Zacho says you can't get past in.
Okay, so we officially have every single turn in the track.
Done. Checked it off. Finally, somebody got past in that turn around the outside. They are still passing each other back as they fly right past us in tandem.
Man, battle in the sand, side by side, Wood and Pruitt. This is good stuff. Pruitt is on the inside. Is he close enough? Wood didn't exactly shut the door, but it was enough.
I thought he was going to shut the door there.
Yeah.
He did not, but it was still enough, as you were saying.
Man, okay, Pruitt's not done, though. Tommy Doble's moved up to third, almost bumping wheels in this corner.
Moto 1 winner now up to fourth place position. Brennan Harrison on the 49, trying to make some work heading to the front as he has his sights set on a championship. Still a lot to be determined here. 17 minutes to go, plus a third moto, but he wants to put himself in a great position and back that Moto 1 win up.
Guys, is this the best start we've seen for Dane Pappas?
Yeah, I was going to say that. 5th, 6th place. We have not seen him up there in the 35 Kawasaki, so keep that in mind.
He's gotten to that spot, but it took him lap after lap to get there, but he starts in 6th, so let's see what he can do.
Fairly early in the moto and early in the day, but I remember from one of the previous interviews as Tristan Pruitt won one of his motos, said, I'm a dog, I fight harder than anybody. So we see what we can expect from Tristan Pruitt late in this moto, as he was saying, I outwork everybody. So we will see if he can outwork everybody as he needs to go to work on Caleb Wood. Plenty of time left, but we'll see as we get in the deep motos where the fitness levels are for all these guys.
Jason, is this the week of emboldened statements? I mean, we've heard everybody just saying what they think.
Yeah,
you know, they feel it.
Throwing it down. And look, I have a theory on this as we watch this battle for position right here. Wood is stuck on the outside, and Pruitt's finally going to reclaim the lead. They've been battling for 2 laps.
Hey, what about the irony of the same corner?
Yeah.
Presenting the pass there.
Shows what you know, Zacho.
Yeah.
You can make passes.
Continue your thought there.
Well, hey, if we're going to say that people are copying the Jet Lawrence riding style, you're seeing everybody standing up a little bit more, going in the turns, hopping some bumps. As this battle's still on, it's Harrison now up to 2nd. Is it not inconceivable that some of the riders are seeing and hearing what Hayden Deegan does and bringing a little of that to their podium game?
I mean, that's the variable there. That's what's changed. He's openly saying what these guys all think. I'm the best. I train harder. I do this. I do that.
Yeah.
They're actually saying it. Carson Wood dusting his shoulders off after the finish. These guys doing the little boy, you're my daddy or I'm your daddy's, whatever that is. I mean,
you're not even up on the trash.
I don't even know. Cooper Webb was rocking the baby last year. Like, we're doing this. I'm about all of that.
Yeah, I think that might be it. They first of all, it's not new, actually. Deegan's been doing it 4 or 5 years now, so they're all taking notes. Here comes Pappas in the 35. I want to see what he can do.
We had a yellow flag. One of our top 6 or 7 went down, but he's back up quickly. I did see it.
6-7. So, you know that one?
I did not know.
Okay, good job.
Yeah, good. Well played there, Kevin Kelly.
Yeah.
I will say on that, making statements, I'm going to go out on a limb and say all of the guys that have done that have not had the performances I expect them to have. So you need to watch the confidence, because just because you get a moto win at Loretta Lynn's, it doesn't really make you that big dog.
Okay.
I love it, Kevin.
Okay.
There's that statement from him.
That statement from him. He's taking notes.
Yes.
He's
Well,
taking notes.
look, dominate, and
And we'll talk.
yeah.
Win 18 in a row, then come talk to Kevin Windham. He's not impressed. Are you not entertained, Kevin?
Deegan takes it to an insane level. He must keep notes because he makes sure he gets every. This story I love to tell. Ty Masterpool won a national at High Point 2 years ago. Was able to hold off Deegan, who had bad starts, to hold on for the win. He said in the podium, he's like, as you see Pappas making more moves.
Gets around Wood.
Masterpool said in the
that
podium.
turn, by the way.
There we go. Hey, the
Freak
track
on
crew,
the
JR and the track crew must have heard
They-
last
they-
night.
that's
Hey,
right.
wait, hold up. They're insulting one of our 18,
We'll fix
19
that.
corners.
Yes.
We'll fix that corner. We're passing it today, boys.
Just bring that to every other track. All right, I'm going to complete this Deegan story real quick. Masterpool wins a national. It's very exciting. It's the 300th win for Pro Circuit. It's his first win as a pro. He was able to hold Deegan off in the last lap. He's asked on the podium, hey, man, how did you hold up under that pressure? And he's like, I tried not to think about him. I tried to make it me versus me, me versus me, me versus me.
Yep.
A year later, Deegan wins the High Point National. Masterpool's hurt. He's not even there. And Deegan's Instagram caption is me versus me. He doesn't ever forget anything ever anyone says. He's keeping notes. So why not these guys keeping notes like that?
Receipts, man. They got them.
Yeah, keeping receipts, man.
Kev, look at those lap times from Pappas and Tristan Pruitt, man. They are scooting right now. A 152 for the both of them, first and third. Pappas is on the hunt.
Yes, he is. And Brennan Harrison just a touch off at a 53. Very respectable time there, but it is 1 second. The math doesn't lie. So we'll see what transpires here as it's a Pruitt, Harrison, Pappas show there, top three.
Best start for Dane Pappas. He moves from 6 to 30. He's passed 3 riders. Pruitt had to make 1 pass, and I think all the key passes have happened in the unpassable turn in the sand. I think there's something to that, though. I think it was super rough, and there was no other way but to go inside. Now there are options in that turn for whatever reason.
We're going to call Zacho out and be like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
3
I've
passes.
seen multiple passes through there. You want another Deegan one?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
So during this Loretta's break, like 3 years ago, this photo pops up of him at a club where they're holding the cake that says Hymas is cooked.
Oh, yeah.
So then Hymas has the fast qualifying time at Unadilla at the next race. He says in his speech, fast qualifier, I'm just cooking today.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here to do. Then Hymas crashes out of the motos. Deegan wins the overall. Instagram caption, I'm just cooking today. That's what I'm here to do. Receipts,
Give me
man.
all that. Give
He
me
could be an
all of
accountant
that. He should
with
be.
his work on the receipts.
Not a cent. He will not miss a cent.
I understand. We're here to talk 250B. Pruitt, Harrison, Pappas, and then like 9 guys battling right here.
Yeah, that's down to Skodras, Doble, Dorman, McCabe Fitch in the mix there, Wyatt Duff, Dakota Baker. Jace Coy was up to about 3rd or 4th. Now he slips back to 11th. I mean, that's everybody up front there. I can't see too many guys that are not supposed to be there that aren't there in that top 10 in this class.
Godress is the one leading that group in 4th place. They're going by Wood. Not sure what happened. It is unraveled for the rider that led early. He's dropped a couple of positions on the 41. Skadras taking advantage on 47. The 94 of Dorman, who's been up front a couple of times this week and on the podium. Pruitt. Man, Pruitt just threw down a 151.7.
And we're approaching fast lap of the week.
Yeah, that's only 2/10 off of the fastest lap.
And this track is a little rougher maybe than that 450B class. It was one of the first motos of the day. This is a couple hours into this.
Yeah.
But it's super racy, no doubt about that. And they've had a chance to kind of sort out lines and figure out the best preferred race line. Pruitt establishing himself as the guy to beat, kind of.
Looking back on the motos from, well, the Moto 1, Skodras was 4th in the first moto, so he's 4-4. Brennan Harrison is a 1 and a 2, and Pruitt and Pappas just with these jaw-dropping performances. I think 11th and potentially 14th, I believe, for those two respectively.
So playing spoiler, perhaps.
Potentially, but Harrison in a great spot right now for the championship. Obviously, 10 minutes to go here, plus a whole nother moto before we start handing out that kind of hardware.
Everybody going with the Tiger Woods red blood gear there. Our 3rd place rider, Dane Pappas, out for blood now. Easton Graves said it. He goes, I am out for blood. That's why I wore the blood red gear.
More of the trash talk.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
he said it to the Bird Boys on camera. Says, yeah, record this. He grabbed his camera.
So Pruitt with that 11th of the first moto that you mentioned there, Kevin Windham. So Harrison is in control of this championship at this juncture, sitting on a 1-2. Pappas would have a 12-3. Wow. It's a great battle with Dorman on the outside of the 94.
That's Scodris on the KTM, the 47 machine, past the mechanics area. Those guys are going wild.
Scodris has been in some battles this week, man.
Nothing has been easy for him. He always is in the middle of something. Now he's fighting off Tanner Dorman. And then he's going to have Wyatt Duff, Caleb Wood, McCaden Fitch. And they are all coming. Tough break for Grayson Townsend. Back in 42nd place.
Man, rough week for him.
Great. I had some intel from Sophie this morning. Grayson Townsend went down, injured a shoulder. They tried to tape him up and do the best they could, but obviously 2 laps complete. He is off the race course, and I would imagine that is potentially an end to his week, as I know he's going through some shoulder issues right now.
It's a bummer. You got 99% of it. You get to the ranch, and it comes undone.
Yeah, Grayson Townsend had a great year. Spring Nationals, he just absolutely dominated. Strong rider with a lot of potential here, and I would expect a rebound and seeing some great things from Grayson Townsend, but not this year.
Man, back-to-back 151s for Tristan Pruitt. He backed that 151 up with another one. So he
back it up.
Break Brendan Harrison here with a 6-second deficit between Pruitt and Harrison. Now he is absolutely moving.
Yeah, only a 1/10 of a second difference between his best and last. So here we go. Here we go to complete lap 6. Let's see where it is on this lap. Yeah, we're going to back it down a little bit. 53.4. 7-second lead. That's probably a good time to back it down. 8.5 minutes remaining in this moto. That's exactly what I would be doing.
Right.
Let's back her down.
Wyatt Duff leading the charge with Doble and Dorman going around the finish line turn. There's 3 or 4 of those guys, and they are about to attack Ryder Scodris on the 47 as they jump over the Tunnel of Love, head over to the billboards.
Or bringing Tunnel of Love back.
We're back, man.
Bringing it back. You know what? There's been trash talk. We need to bring the love back.
Let's do it.
That's what we're going to do.
We're
bring
doing
the love back.
Oh, who's that?
Ryder stalled in the corner, cannot get that bike fired. See, he's got the retro graphics on the bike, so it wants to be kick-started, even though it has an electric start.
Oh, Harrison down.
What? Second place is down, and that's Scodris. So I think Pappas, yes, has slipped by to second.
Brendan Harrison needs to not implode here, needs to get back going and remount it, as he is still looking pretty well. Tommy Dobley had a great first moto. Scodris, like I said, super consistent. 4-4. I don't believe he was able to get around Brendan, but every little tick, every little point, every little position changes the math, and we do not want to be in a situation going into Moto 3 where you need calculators.
Yeah. Everybody else needs them. You don't.
You don't want that, and Brendan Harrison making it a little bit more difficult on himself. Let's see how this shapes up as we still have 7.5 minutes to go. It's time to
whose bike's smoking?
Time to rebound.
Yeah, to be honest, Dorman second in Moto 1, fourth and ahead of Harrison here in Moto 2. Dorman and Harrison would actually be tied on points.
That's right.
Right now.
There we go.
You have a 2 and a 4 and a 1 and a 5.
So
Harrison needs in that first moto.
Yeah, he needs to go to work and get around Dorman and put that point behind him.
What was Scodris in that first moto?
I believe. Yeah, fourth, I believe.
Fourth.
Okay.
Isn't it crazy? Just one little tip over and the math is completely different. Now, like you say, you're kind of go from being commanding points position there going into Moto 3 to now we're tied. So it's just a coin toss.
That is Pruitt in the lead. We got a rider with some steam coming out, but that is a lap rider, I think.
Yep.
So the battle is going to be Dorman on the 94 at 4th and Harrison on the 49 in 5th. That would be huge if Harrison could get back to him and make a move, but he's got about 4 seconds before he could get there.
Yeah, that just throws your rhythm completely off, and you have to pick the bike up, get right back in the middle of a fight with 3 other guys that have been going at it.
And here's Pruitt not in the title fight after a rough first moto, but man, what a performance here.
Got that classic Husky logo there.
Yeah.
Jeff Fredette would be proud.
Really?
Yeah.
Going back to that.
He's watching.
He's more of a KDX guy.
You think so?
Yeah, more
Probably.
of a KDX guy. You should know, you had a fleet of these weirdo Cowie Enduros.
KD80, actually.
KD.
Not the most manly motorcycle out there.
KD.
Yeah.
Okay, not Kevin Durant.
Not even a cool X on the end of it, just straight up.
Couldn't even have an X.
No,
Wasn't
man.
cool enough.
My dad owned a Cowie dealership, says you get the worst bike they make. Your brothers get straight up KXs.
And
That's
you
a
get the KD.
True story. The bike looked like if you were to draw a motorcycle as a kid, it was a square with 2 wheels on it. It was the dumbest looking motorcycle ever. Whatever Japanese engineer came up with that, man, ruined my childhood.
He never recovered.
No.
You got to go to your therapist and be like, here's the problem.
This KD80s
This
are the
whole
worst.
bike.
My brother's got all kind of girls with those KXs, dude. You can't pick up ladies on a KD.
Hey, Dorman has caught Skadris for 3rd, and this could actually put him in the overall point lead if he can make this pass. And he's going for it. They got the rider on that smoking bike.
He's the smoking gun. Every time he shows up, something happens. What's going on?
They couldn't see, man. They had the smoke screen out like Knight Rider.
That deep throat there. He's always in the middle of something. All right, around the outside. Look at the speed he brings, Kevin.
Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle is going to have to square him up a little bit. Got to drive as he heads to the inside. That's going to be enough to get the pass done as he just eclipses him as they head to the finish line. And that, like you said, Weege, is going to be enough currently. Oh, a little slide out.
Love the drama.
Things change quickly here, but I believe the math is going to work in Dorman's favor here.
Let's see if Harrison, wait a minute. Harrison's going backwards.
Uh-oh.
Brendan Harrison is now back to 7th. He got passed by Tommy Doble and McCaden Fitch. So the 94 of Dorman is suddenly in control of the title with 2 podiums in the first 2 motos.
Yeah, I wonder if, I'm sure they know. I'm not sure that he knows what's going on around him, but he's going to be pretty pumped going into that 3rd moto. We love the drama. We love it when it works out like this. I don't wish it on anyone, but man, I sure do love when it's 2 or 3 guys all in the middle of something.
We each pull it up out the memory banks. What was the math for Tanner Dorman as they run right now?
Yeah, I think it's 2-3.
2-3.
Yep, 2-3.
And Skadris should still be sitting on a 4-4.
Yeah, so actually Dorman helped himself against Skadris as well, not just Harrison with that pass.
Well, if Harrison doesn't get this thing righted very quickly, he's going to
slip out of the
he's going to slip out of the picture if he can't get this thing back running. The last 2 lap times not the best for Brendan Harrison. Let's see and hope that he can get back on rails.
And Dane Pappas not a factor, nor is Tristan Pruitt. They both have 11 and 12 finishes. So
but as they run now, I believe Dorman and Skadris should only be about a point apart. So.
And it's funny, Pappas and Truitt are about a point apart, and they were a point apart with their 11 and 12 in the first moto. Now they're running 1 and 2 here.
They could be in this thing.
They actually could be in this.
Top 5, absolutely.
I don't know that I have ever seen an 11 moto finish turn out with a win. Maybe. I don't know. The mud years get pretty crazy.
You have Michael Lee with a 1-1-14.
Is that what it was?
Yes, 1-1-14. And then my guy on the Suzuki Tannenbaum with a 3-4-10 with 17 points won a title.
Stop
17.
Stop it.
He had no idea. 3, 4.
How could you have an idea?
He just got 10th in the last one. Yeah, I knew that was good enough. I knew everybody else was. I was doing all the math with 5 other guys.
No, that's just
17.
You do have some crazy years. Generally speaking, you do not have those crazy years in the B class.
No.
No, that math is normally working out for a different classification. But hey, you never know.
Harrison running the 2-minute lap time. He must have got banged up in whatever happened. The 2-minute lap time. The field ahead of him, Fitch, Doble, Skadris going a lot quicker.
Well, the good news is for Brendan Harrison is that Caleb Wood is only running a 59.2 and is some 5 seconds behind Harrison. So maybe he can weather the storm as the 2-lap card is out. So might be enough to weather this 7th place position that he has currently. Maybe that's enough to bring it into Moto 3, and then we will let the Prospect app and the Dirty 100 and timing and scoring figure it out as we go to Moto 3.
You see Donnie Luce back here. He's like, wait a minute. I think my guy, Tanner Dorman, on the Yamaha is in the hunt, and you are correct. He has fought his way
in the hunt. Got some crazy math going on up here in the 250B.
He's over there writing it down old school. He's like, if he does this, carry the full, blah, blah. Like, Yamaha contingency, how much cash do I have? Can I pay this guy?
Through the Bermuda Triangle is Tristan Pruitt as he receives the white flag, 1 to go.
It is wild the way this track shapes up at times. That tunnel jump, which is probably the easiest jump on the track, had this notchy kicker in it yesterday, and then I'm looking at that first jump after the Bermuda Triangle now. Same thing. It's like hitting a curb.
Kevin Kelly.
Yes.
Tunnel jump. What is he talking about?
Tunnel of love.
Oh, the tunnel of love. Now I know right what
Yeah,
we're
he was
talking about.
completely confused.
I was confused.
Yeah, no
now we're
idea.
talking
Yeah,
about the tunnel of love. I'm locked in now, Weege.
All right, got it. If we coined the phrases, we got to use them. Lap traffic now a big issue for Tristan Pruitt.
Are we chucking threes now? If you are Christopher Harrison with 30 seconds to go, you coming across half court, just launching it, trying to foul.
Chris Harris,
Yeah.
trying to make up a few more spots from 9th place. Yep.
With time elapsing here. That was
Quick
a terrible
2-minute offense
basketball reference. There you go.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense.
We're going to hack a shack here as well, try to get the ball in the hands of our guards. Some of our best shooters.
Setting the pick and roll here is Tristan Pruitt. Pappas, a much better performance. Week didn't start the way he wanted. He's going to be on the podium in this one in second, but not able to make a run. Closed in a little bit. Pruitt had it up to 10 seconds. Now it's about 7.5, but I don't think that Pruitt is worried about that. Probably just managing this gap.
Wait, guys. I don't know if timing and scoring is right, but look at our 13th position. No way. Is that Brennan Harrison?
A 2:31?
Oh,
He must have gone down again.
that is devastating and will take him out of the championship hopes.
Oh, he's right there. He's podium. Wins Moto 1, was in a podium spot in this one. Looked to have it in complete control. You never know.
He is going to be behind Pruitt and Pappas, who finished 11th and 12th in their first moto. So
Hey, it brings the 11th
It does.
and 12th into play for a championship as Pruitt through the Thor sand sweeper. Man, what an intense
what a swing in the championship, man. You
Moto
are-
2, and who knows what's going to happen here in Moto 3. We are going to have to do some math, but right now it is set in stone as the number 70 Tristan Pruitt. Whoa.
Oh, a little guitar solo. Man, these guys are working on it. Got the piece. You got the
Number one?
The
What
West
else?
Coast gang signs.
Throwing up signs, throwing up ones, playing us a Loretta Lynn special. You think he's singing Coal Miner's Daughter as he goes across, picking his fiddle.
Wow.
And playing it hot. That was probably a guitar, but we can saw on a fiddle if you want. There he is, Tristan Pruitt, the man of the moto.
You've seen it all.
And now we have to figure out what happens in this crazy, crazy championship quest in the 250B. I can't figure it out.
What did Pruitt get in the first moto?
11th.
So you're looking at one guy with an 11.1 and one guy with a 1.14.
And one guy with a,
class.
and a
2.12.
Dorman, I think, is going to be in the lead going into Moto.
He's got a 2.2 or 2.3, so he's got 5.
And Skodras now with a 4.4. So things
Man,
are
looks
up,
good for
down,
Dorman.
up, down, left, and right. Unfortunate for Brennan Harrison, still sliding back. Wow.
This is more like the 250Cs. There you go. Your Rocky Mountain ATV top 10. Jason Wygand. It's Pruitt, Pappas, Dorman, Skodras, Fitch, Doble, Wood, Baker, Harris, and Daniels. What a wild one. That's why I love Loretta's right there.
We can show you a little bit of it with the Amsoil Rapid replay. I mean, they are a mistake from Dorman away from Pruitt and Pappas having a shot at the title after not finishing top 10 in Moto 1. Yeah, this is how it looked here. That was Wood with the early lead. Pruitt putting the heat on. And Wood starts to have his problems with the 41. There is the 49 with the crash. Brennan Harrison, who we thought was in the driver's seat for the title, he fell out of the driver's seat. The door must have opened without the seatbelt.
Dorman. The Dorman opened it up.
Yeah, the doorman opened the door, and that's what made him fall out of the driver's seat. I didn't even mean that. That's beautiful. There is Dorman on the 94, working his way through methodically. He would get to the podium, and that's going to help him immensely for the title with a 2-3. As for Pruitt, bad first moto, but sings a great tune. He went from country to rap right there. With
Covering
those
all
two
his
different
genres.
Yes, with those two gestures. Pruitt with the moto win over Pappas.
Doesn't want the
and Dorman.
chair. He's old school. I'm sitting on the ground.
Oh, feet in ice already. Get that body temp down.
Wow. Man, they're doing all the stuff down there. He brought ice down
I
there.
had not seen that yet.
He sat there waiting with ice.
Hey, I sat down there waiting with ice. Me and my man Ice.
Well, that guy needs ice right there, Jason Crane. Good Lord. He needs
Coming out of
another
the
shirt.
swamps. Jeez.
He's our whoop monster.
Is he running Amsoil in that hair? Man. All right, we're going to send it down to Sophie Phelps. Tristan Pruitt with the win in 250B Moto 2.
Thanks, guys. We're excited to hear from our moto winner. This is Tristan Pruitt. Tristan, awesome ride. That was a pretty clean moto, and now you're sitting on 2 moto wins. How does it feel?
Man, it feels great. I won the first Schoolboy 2 moto, and then this one, it was nice. The first moto wasn't so great of the weekend, but glad we can turn it around, and I'm going to keep it going.
Now tell us about that moto and how you're able to pull off yet another moto win this week.
Hope to get another good start. Timmy, JC, they put in a lot of work on that gate. Can't thank them enough. I ain't telling you guys what we're doing, but it's working. Got the whole shot. Try to put in some good laps, and then all my training I've been doing starts paying off. Everybody starts fading. They can't hang on anymore, and that's where I shine. Once I got out to lap 6, I just started maintaining. Nobody was near me, so there was no point in charging. I got another moto, and can't wait to keep it pushing.
Well, we're excited to watch that one. Who would you like to thank, Tristan?
Lord, forgive me safe. My parents, my grandparents, can't thank them enough. My trainer, Timmy, Justin Alden, down at Baker's Factory, we put in a lot of miles on the road bike. Glad I could show it. Timmy does it all with us. Can't thank him enough. Joey Chase for pulling me on the 100 mile. Can't thank them. You know, that was a fast 100 mile, 21 miles an hour. Motorsport Hillsboro, the whole team Husqvarna, Darian, Jed, Jen, the bike's ripping. Can't thank them enough. Love the Husqvarna. My motor's fast, TCD. My suspension's amazing out there. Andrew Thiel, Big Daddy Fresh, EcoGuard, for supporting me this week. Rob Fox over at Dunlop, Chris and Jen at 110 Racing Gear, Monster Army, Bell Helmets, Aaron Kane over at Oakley, keeping my vision clear. Can't thank him enough for hooking me up this week. Just everyone that makes it happen up here, Alpine Star, EVS, just thank you all so much.
Tristan Pruitt, Moto 2 winner here in 250B. Now sitting on an 11-1, I believe, after his Schoolboy 2 Moto win. He's definitely a force to be reckoned with. We're gonna let these bikes go by in the background. All right, now that all that noise is gone, Dane, tell us about your moto. This is Dane Pappas, everyone.
Yeah, it was good. My first 2 motos were a bust. I was last on both starts. So this one, I tried to get a better start. It was like mid-pack. And then I just charged a second. Tristan was riding good. He was out front. So I just settled for second.
All right, and what are you looking forward to later down in the week?
Just better starts. My riding's good. I just need to get off the gate.
Well, we're excited to see it happen, Dane. Who would you like to thank?
My mom, my dad, CMYK, my family, brothers, the whole Montreal team in Kawasaki, Ryan Holiday, Eric, Derek, Danny, Clint for helping me, Fox, Matt, Alex, Connor, Bell, Danny, Oakley, Aaron Kane, Pro Circuit, Luke, Jake, and everybody else. Thank you so much.
There he is, second place, Dane Pappas. Now we're looking for our bronze medalist. If we could get Tanner Dorman up here. Give it up for him, Tanner Dorman. Tanner, you made a lot of passes to get up here. Tell us about that moto.
Yeah, bad start and didn't put myself in a good position. So regroup and be ready for the next one.
You certainly are in a good position now with your 2-3 Moto scores. You are leading the championship. How do you feel about that going into Moto 3?
Just do what I can in the race and see what happens.
Sounds like a plan, Tanner. Who would you like to thank?
My mom and dad, my whole family, EBR Performance, Josh, Altus Yamaha, Arsmith Site Development, Fox, Alex, Matt, Connor, Jordan, Oakley, Aaron, Monster Army, Nick, Monster Mike, Cody Dar, Cannondale, Ethica, and everybody else. Thank you.
Tanner Dorman, give it up for him. That is your